Hello, my loves. Welcome to Lifestyle Manifesting. I'm Shannon. On my channel, I talk about manifesting in every area of your life. I am the only manifestation coach you need because you have success with my processes. You belong right here. This is exactly where you're supposed to be. This is a new year, a new you. I'm talking about manifestation and your self-concept, how to align with the version of you that has your desire. You need to have a radical change of mind. You need to live in the end that you already have your desire. If you already have it, what are you thinking? Who are you being? What do you believe about yourself? How do you see yourself? How do others see you? I'm reminding you, it's a new year, it's a new you. By the way, in each and every moment, you can be a new you. Each moment is a new moment that you dictate what your reality is. You are the one who's in charge. You're the one who's in control. You're the one who decides who you are. No one else tells you who you are. You decide who you are, and you hold firm to that vision of who you are. It must manifest. If you want to manifest the relationship, then you hold firm. It's a radical change of mind. You're holding firm to that vision that you already have your desire. You already have the love of your life. You're already married. You're already the person with your desire. And you're the one that has to hold to the vision. It's loyalty to the vision that will get you that manifestation as a realized fact in your life. So you must hold to the vision, stay loyal to the vision. You're deciding who you are without letting anyone else tell you whether or not it's happening. You decide it's happening. You don't see any evidence, that's okay, because you know it's already done. You know it's already yours. You know the desire is already yours. You know that you're the operant power. Oh, sweet Rosie, you said you've gotten so many manifestations, been writing them down. I love that you're doing that. That is a really powerful way to step into the knowing and the confidence that you're the operant power, okay? You are the operant power. You're the final say. You understand that you have the final say in your reality. So keep knowing that. Keep stabilizing the version of you who knows that you're centered, you're stable, you have it all. The desire is already yours. You're not even worried about it. It's already in the bag. It's like playing chess and you know exactly and when, and it's over. Game over. Game over, you won. You are creating your reality, all of it. All of it is coming from your consciousness. What do you want to manifest? What is it you want to manifest? So whatever it is, that's important. Number one, you're getting clear on that vision and the intention, the manifestation. So what is that desire? You know your desire, okay? Now, number two, what are you going to do? You're going to speak to yourself as if you already have it. You're going to, as part of that, you're knowing you're the operant power. You're knowing that your desire is already yours because you imagine, your imagination is first cause. That's why your imagination is first cause. How will it manifest in your world? Because everything's already being pushed out into your world as an experience from you, from your consciousness. That means your awareness, what you're aware of, who you're aware of being, what you're aware of being, how you are aware of reality to work. I've had so many success stories in my VIP group, so many success stories messaged to me about my self-concept course. And if you want to learn how to do this on your own, if you're someone that just likes to do this on your own, use my self-concept course because it's a systematic way to live in the end of being the version of you with your desire. Doesn't matter what the desire is. You can use it to insert any desire. And I have systematic exercises for you to live in the end. It's actually a very easy course to do. Getting movement, amazing. Saw my SP at the casino. It's been at least a year or so. I also won money. Congratulations. Money just loves you. It loves to be around you. It loves for you to spend it. It loves when you win money. Life is reflecting you. Okay. It's done with your specific person. It's done. Want to manifest more money, but also not sure about purpose in life. So you're creating an abundance mindset, understanding and knowing that there is abundance. You're abundant, right? Your imagination is creating your reality. So what you're imagining is what's becoming your life, your reality, your experiences. So keep imagining yourself. Just claim it. You're going to claim it with affirmations. You're going to claim that bill is paid. You're going to claim money flows into your life. It's circulating always. It's like avalanches flowing down into your world. Okay, you just keep claiming it. Your life purpose is to be here and wake up to know that you're the creator. That's your life purpose. Your life purpose is waking up, realizing you are the creator. Now that you know you're the creator, do what you love, do what you enjoy. You decide your own destiny. You choose your purpose in life. What do you want to live? Think about that. You want to live feeling passionate, feeling loving, like loving life. Then that's what you affirm. I'm in love with life. I intend to be in love with life. I intend to know my purpose, if you want it to feel like the purpose. But I'm telling you, the purpose of you being here is to grow and expand. The purpose of you being here on this earth right now is to realize that you are the God of your reality. You are the creator. You're one with the creator. I and my Father are one. And the creator is greater than you. That means you don't have to know about the how. Just keep living in the end, you state that you already have what you're looking for. Okay, whatever your desire is, you're just going to keep stating and claiming you already have it. I know my life's purpose. I know my life's purpose. So you could affirm something like that, and your world's going to reflect that you know it. I'm fed up of him being in my head all the time. You're creating your reality. It's not a bad thing if he's in your mind, but what are you thinking? Are you thinking that he's not yours or that he's yours? Focus on the things you want. Focus on the life that you want. Focus on who you're being. You're going to replace those ideas. Because you're saying you're fed up. Then start being deliberate and start choosing deliberately and consciously what you're focusing on. Start focusing consciously on you and who you are and who you're being. This is your life to live. Who are you being? You could take out a piece of paper and write out, like, who do you see yourself as? This year, who are you being? Who do you see yourself as? What do you see yourself accomplishing? Start writing that out. And then start being that by affirming it. You will. Hi, Tina. I want to manifest my desired career, but I don't know how. Get clear on what it looks like. What is your desired career? What does that look like? Even if you don't know exactly what that is, but what would it look like if you had your desired career? What would it look like with the salary you're making? What would it look like with time off and flexibility and your schedule? And what would it look like? You write that out, and then you're reading that every day, or you're affirming that every day. I love that I make enough money to pay all my bills and have fun. Okay, so this is what you're affirming. I love that I'm doing something I love, making lots of money. That's how you do it. You're going to affirm it. You're going to affirm it because our affirmations are already manifesting. Our affirmations are already being created in our reality. Affirmations are just thoughts that you're thinking, and the thoughts that we're thinking are already seeds that are planted. Everything you're living right now has been planted by you, has been created by you with your thoughts that you've planted and beliefs that you've created. So all you have to do is plant the seed with thoughts. You plant your thought seed with the ideas and the visions that you want. So when you plant that seed, you're claiming it. You plant the seed by claiming it. Claiming it could look like I love, or I know, or I feel. I love that I have everything that I want. I love that I have my career. I love that I'm in love with life. Do I have a tip for visualizing a busy mind disciplined? What's my tip for having a disciplined mind? Just start claiming you do. You just start to claim you do. Let the weak man say he is strong. Let the weak man say he is strong. Why? Because you're claiming who you want to be. Okay, so claim you have a disciplined mind. That's it. You just claim it. I have a disciplined mind. And if you keep claiming that and you state that, you're going to see that you do. You're going to just naturally take action based on whatever you're focused on. Living in the end is speaking it out every day. Yeah, you're speaking it. Yes, you're reaffirming it every day. You don't have to speak it out loud. You affirm it in your mind. Your inner conversations are always manifesting. What are you saying to yourself and what are you talking about? The reason that people don't know that they're the creator is because they haven't been aware to pay attention to what they're thinking and believing and assuming, and then see what happens in their world. But as long as you just pay attention to what you've been thinking, believing, assuming, what your beliefs are in your mind, and you look at your world, you'll see it's a direct result of what's within your consciousness. When you change what you're deliberately thinking about, you will change your reality. Yeah, you lost your job today. What does it mean for your new year? Something bigger and better is for you. You're the creator of your reality. So just keep saying that, okay? Because did you lose your job? Think about this with yourself. You lost your job. What have you been thinking and assuming prior to this happening today? Did you wish you were somewhere else? Did you not like things about your job? Whatever it was, it manifested because of you. And now this is perfect for you because that job is gone to bring in a new job for you, and it's going to happen. But you got to keep guiding yourself to that understanding and that knowing. So you're going to do something you love. You're going to do so live from the end. What does it look like if you have the job you love? And you're just going to keep repeating that, right? You're going to repeat it to yourself and you're going to know it. So you're going to keep repeating it and keep knowing it. Morgan, having a hard time ignoring the 3D when I'm scrapping for money. Then say an intention, okay? And stop believing that you're scraping for money, okay? Okay, so you say an intention. I intend that bill is paid. What would it look like? See, if you could spend some time every morning, you make the intention for the day. I intend this all works out. It has always worked out for you on some way, in some level. Now, do you want to level up how you see yourself? See yourself as someone with lots of money and practice that. It is a practice. It's a practice to see yourself with more money. And having that identity that you're someone that has the money to pay the bills and to have not only pay the bills, but like extra money to spend. Okay, so it's not that you have to ignore the 3D. You're going to say, thank you, I'm paying, that bill is paid. Just look at the bill and say, that bill is paid. My rent is paid. My mortgage is paid. Money is flowing in. I intend the money is flowing in. And that's a practice. Okay, your inner conversations are already manifesting. So what are you saying to yourself? Oh my God, what am I going to do? I can't handle this. You have to pay attention to what your thoughts are and what your assumptions are. How do you get rid of fear? Because you understand that the fear is coming from you. It's coming from you, although it was the experience of life, but understand you have the power to change anything. How do I break anxiousness when I'm not checking the 3D? The version of you that's stable is saying, I am stable. Just speak it into existence. I am stable. I am strong. I am vital. What would you be if you're not anxious? You would want to feel calm and sure. So if you're affirming, I'm calm, I'm sure, you're going to create that. You will create that. That's how you will break anxiousness. You're not worried about the 3D because you're greater than the 3D. How to deal with hot and cold. It keeps going in repetition with SP now. By you stabilizing, by you knowing that you're the creator, by knowing that SP is hot and cold because of you. SP is hot and cold because of you and your beliefs and what you're thinking and what you're feeling. So now that you know that, which you probably knew that, right? But now you're knowing it on a deeper level. The hot and cold behavior is happening because of you. So now what do you want to see more of? The hot behavior? Then you're only allowing that. You're affirming that. You're seeing that. You're envisioning that. You're claiming it. You're claiming it. The most important time to claim it is when you see the cold behavior. If you're right now, you're getting hot and cold behavior. When you see the cold behavior, you have to react. You have to react differently. than you have in the past. The cold behavior, when that happens, what you need to be the version of you that's stabilized. And you remind yourself, wait a minute, you don't want the cold behavior. What do? You focus on the kind of behavior you want, the kind of experience you want. So you go to the end. You have to keep going to the end. The reason someone's getting cold behavior is because the cold behavior happened, and then you're focused over on the cold behavior, and you're wondering, why is that happening? And you're getting pissed off, and you're reacting to that, and now you're reacting to the 3D instead of creating in your vision. Creating your vision. You have to hold firm to your vision. Okay, so you could create hot behavior by, in that moment, say, I'm a goddess, or I'm a god. Right? I am the operant power. I am a goddess. I am irresistible. I've got this. This desire's mine. I love hot behavior. And then start talking about to yourself, because your inner conversations are already manifesting. Because do you know when there's cold behavior and you're like, why? And then you call friends. If we're doing those kind of things, you're just recreating the cold behavior. So how do you nip that in the butt? Well, you have to start imagining the kind of behavior you want. Imagination creates reality. Your imagination is creating your reality. So you want to imagine yourself having the experience. Okay, having the experience you want, feeling loved, feeling cherished. Seeing your person show up for you, assuming you're always someone that your person shows up for. I sent him a snap. He left me undelivered for hours. You're the creator of your reality. You can reimagine that. You can revise that. You could just affirm, go to the end. Okay, so here, this is, again, you're reacting to the circumstance. Don't create from the circumstance. So what? He's probably busy. He's probably at work. He might have been with family. He might have been cleaning out his apartment or house or whatever, and his phone was in the other room. He might have been on a Zoom call on his phone. There are infinite things. Okay, so those aren't the things you necessarily need to think about. But what you do want to think about is living in the end no matter what. You have to live from the end no matter what. You're imagining you already got the message. If imagination creates reality, which it does, then why aren't you imagining you already got the message? Go to the end. Go to the end that you're already together. Go to the end that you're already loved. Self-concept was consistent over the holidays and then, or SP maybe? Sorry, significant other. Okay. Significant other was consistent over the holidays and then stopped on the 28th and not heard from him since. Go to the end. You go to the end. You have to remember that reality is an illusion. It's an illusion. It's not an illusion that you could just stick your hand through everything. I mean, that possibility actually exists, but we're here together and we're not experiencing that. It's an illusion, meaning your imagination is first cause. It's malleable and it's flexible. There are infinite realities existing all right now. All you have to do is shift into the reality where you're already together. To do that, you need to think from that version of you. All you have to do is repeat your I am affirmations about who are you. Because when the communication slowed down or whatever, are you focused on not having it, or are you living from the end of having it all? Live from the, I'm someone who has it all. Live from the end. I'm someone who has it all. I'm someone who gets everything I want. I'm someone who's already loved. I'm loved because I say I'm loved. That person's only reflecting you. You stop that old cycle by focusing on you. You level up how you see yourself. You put all your focus on you, how you see yourself. You're the prize. Suggestion to fight hot and cold. And I was just talking about that. The hot and cold behavior is coming from you. So you need to see something different. You could imagine seeing something different, affirm something different, or just focus on you. When you focus on you, who you're being. When I say focus on you, it's use my self-concept course. You'll know exactly how to focus on you. And I give you a systematic way to do that. I've been affirming prosperity daily for 20 plus years, and it's all around me now. Beautiful. I love it. What if we fear planning our dreams, making goals, vision boards for fear it won't? Yeah, for the fear that it won't happen. In our life, we've been practicing something already. So we've been maybe practicing the fear for such a long time that it's just natural and normal to have the fear. It's natural and normal to not get your hopes up because the teachers or the parents told you, don't get your hopes up. You're probably not going to get it. Do you want to still live that life? You lived that life in the past. Do you want to keep living that life? Because you could change it right now. You have the power to change it. You have the power. I think of my hopes, my biggest hopes, biggest dreams, and I know I'm getting it. I'm going to think I'm getting my hopes up every time. I'm getting my hopes up and I'm getting it. Now, for me to start saying that, it felt weird at first. It doesn't feel natural and normal. Now it does, but when I was first saying it, it didn't feel natural and normal. It felt more natural, like, don't get your hopes up. Probably not going to get it. I'd go places, I'm like, probably not going to get a table, probably not going to get parking. And for the most part, I wasn't, right? And then I just kind of went with the flow. We could live life that way. It's maybe not the bad thing. It's such a bad thing. But you have the ability to get exactly what you want just by changing where you put your focus and how you see the vision of your life. And to change something, you just have to have a repetition. So start saying, I'm living my dreams. I'm living my dreams. I intend. It's a little softer. If you want, say, I intend. I intend to live my dream. And then you're going to keep repeating that. I'm living my dream. I'm going to see my vision board. I'm putting it all up there. If I don't get it this year, I'm getting it next year. Okay, understand. You put it up there, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. But at least if you say, you don't have to put so much force onto making it happen now, today, this year, but you put it up there. You create your vision board. We created a vision board in my VIP group. Anyone want to be part of my VIP group? I have a video in my VIP group. You can join free for a week, watch the video, ask me questions, and create your vision board. And if you need that little push, that little nudge, join my group because you will do it. And everyone is reaching all their goals on their board. See, you need to be surrounded by people that are telling you you're reaching your goal. You're reaching your goal. It's yours. It's already yours. It's your dream. It's yours because you exist. It's your dream. You imagined it. It's yours just because you desire it, because you imagined it. So you got to start changing the way you perceive reality because you get to have it all. You're going to have it all and you're going to give it to yourself. So you got to start having that kind of idea and mindset. Join my VIP community if you want that encouragement because you're going to hit those goals and you're going to feel good. And that's going to be your new normal natural. Demetra, I manifested SP, but after a month, he broke up with me because of long distance relationship. What do you want? You have to manifest the thing you want, you have to think from that version of you. So speak it into existence. If you already had what you wanted, what would you be saying? What would you be thinking? What would you believe? What would you believe? And that's what you do. You speak it into existence. If you want that relationship where you're living like in the same city, then affirm that. We live in the same city. I love that we're in a relationship. We're in the same city. I love this. You will create that. If that's your dominant story, that's what you'll create. You're already creating your dominant story. Oh, Sasha. Hello. Hi, Sasha. I know. Don't we love Sasha? I am Sasha Official. If you're not following I am Sasha Official, she's watching if you're still here in the I was going to say in the audience. You should be following Sasha. Yeah, you didn't want to approach vision boarding with fear. You don't have to do a vision board. I just did it for fun within my group for everybody to see, I was going to make a screensaver anyway. I like to put the things on that I'm going to be doing and I'm going to hit every single one. And it's okay if you have a little bit of fear. See, the thing is, pulling up those visions it's going to get you excited. You could go to Pinterest, start pulling up the places you want to visit. You don't even have to create a vision board. You could just write lists of things. You know, you're manifesting from moment to moment. What do you see yourself doing this January? What do you see yourself doing next month? The thing with a vision board, it's just another tool. It's a tool that'll help you stay honed in, like clear focus. What's your vision? You keep remembering what's your vision. Sylvia, I want a relationship with him, but in a few weeks we'll be long distance. Should I tell him I want more? Yes, you could tell him you want more. I'll be honest, it doesn't matter what you say in the 3D, but what matters is what's in your heart. Like, what's your intention? What's your assumption? You could practice that with an inner conversation. Live from the end that you already have more. But you could say, I want more. I mean, you don't have to. Everything can be done through imagination. Okay, so it doesn't matter, but this is a good practice, because if you practice saying, I want more, then if you practice that in your imagination, then you practice hearing him say, that's like he's saying to you, that's exactly what he wants. So if you're creating some inner conversation like that, it's gonna unfold, and it might not even unfold exactly the way that you imagined it. It could be him just showing up and telling you that he wants more. Okay, so what's the most important is what's in your heart, the assumption in your heart. You want to be assuming he wants more too. He wants you because you're all of it. You're it. You're the it girl. You're the one. You're the one he wants. So live from the end. I mean, you could simply live from the end of you have this relationship already, or you're already loved. I'm chosen. I'm adored. I already have this. Of course, like, you want to be thinking these kind of things, right? Like, of course he wants more, because like he's already with you. He loves being with you. Or you say that from the first person. He loves me. You could just go to the end. Go to the end. Okay, but I feel like it's a good way to gauge where you're at when you're wondering, should I tell him I want more? Okay, but do you feel like he's going to say yes? You could create that he says yes by stating it, by affirming it. Okay, by practicing that in your imagination without even having the conversation, that kind of conversation will unfold. It will happen in your life. What if I decide I don't want to respond until he shows up obsessed? Ask yourself, are you living in the end that he's already obsessed? Why don't you... Okay, I mean, he's already been showing up obsessed. He's already obsessed. You're not waiting for him to show up obsessed. You're claiming he's already obsessed. Like, your assumption could be, I don't need to respond to him because he's already obsessed with me. He's already obsessed with me, and he's always contacting me. And you live from the end of that. At the same time, you could respond and think, I already know he's obsessed with me. What's your thoughts on asking tarot about our SP? I mean, I've never been someone that's into tarot. I do have a lot of, not a lot, but I have clients that are tarot readers. I have nothing against tarot readers. It's just that I teach you that you're the operant power. So when you ask the tarot a question about your specific person, I mean, they're just going to reflect back to you something that you believe. It's not really that necessary. Because why don't you just ask yourself? Why don't you ask yourself? You're like infinite wisdom within you. As you fall asleep, you have your head on the pillow. Just ask yourself, so what about SP? Is it done? Just ask that. You have the answer within you. What's going to be your initial thought? Because if you initially think no, then that means that's a dominant belief within you. You could change that belief by affirming it. How to find out if you want SP in a new version or if you should rather focus on yourself. Well, you should always be focusing on yourself. You should be, everything is reflecting who you are and who you're being. So things are already going to reflect who you're being. Focus on yourself. Focus on yourself, because the new version of SP, you'll be shifting into a world where people will show up based on what you think and believe about yourself. I'll be honest. I don't think it really matters who the specific person is. What you really want is love or a relationship you want. That's what you want. You can have that specific person too. But to do that, you're going to focus on yourself. Hi, Kimmy. Esso was being distant and cold and I fully reacted and told him to leave now. Like, I'm like an idiot. No, you're not. No, that's what you felt like doing in the moment. Okay, so it's okay what you did. Okay, here, no matter what we do, no matter if you reacted or how you reacted, that's okay, but you declare it's okay. You declare you still have the end, even if you reacted and told him to leave. And what if he thinks that's cute? Right? What if he respects you for doing that? What if he likes that you did that? So you have to change that assumption. It's not that you were an idiot. You didn't like it. And you didn't want it, and you created a boundary, or you put your foot down. And it's okay that you reacted, but what's your assumption about how you reacted? Okay, so you told him to leave, and you're a goddess. That's it. You just believe that. You know that. You decide that. You reacted. You told him to leave because you're not putting up with that. You're a goddess, and you're treated like a princess. And you know he treats you like a princess. He shows up treating you that way. Go to the end. What's your end? You get the clear picture of what's the end for you. And then that's what you speak. That's what you affirm. Layla, or is it Leela? How to convince myself I have money when I don't have it yet. But you do have it. And you're the one who's saying you don't have it yet. Okay, you don't see it in the manifested form, but that doesn't matter. I am telling you, live from the end that you already have it, because you understand that your imagination is first cause. Okay, so you're just going to keep allowing yourself to have the money. You're going to speak it into existence. And you're not going to say, I don't have it yet. So you could change that, whether you change it to, and I intend to see it now. I like the power of intention. I like an intention is powerful. It's a little softer and it's so powerful. I intend the money shows up today. I intend I'm swimming in money. I intend it's raining money. I intend that bill is paid. I intend I can buy anything I want. Go shopping online and just put things, imagine you're shopping. I'm doing this exercise in my VIP group. We're imagining money every single day as a group exercise. Spending that money, seeing yourself with money, your imagination creates. So are you imagining that you don't have it yet? Or are you imagining you have it? You're going to prove it in the testing. You're going to come back here and tell me that money came into your life unexpectedly. What if something is urgent or due immediately and you're not sure what to do? It's done. Just keep saying it's done. You could say, you could kind of talk yourself through it. I don't even know how, but I know and I believe this is done. And I know things always come on time for me. I always get everything on time. Things are always working in my favor. So in a way that's general, but that general self-talk will help you get through it. The craziest, it's not even crazy. This is so normal. The wildest, most incredible things happening in my world. In the moment, I was just telling the story about when I was at O'Hare Airport, and it was crazy. The line was out the door, and I showed up, and I didn't even arrive on time for an international flight. I should have been there, I don't know how many hours ahead of time, and it was I only had an hour to get through security, and the line was crazy. And instead of freaking out, I was a little freaked out. I just started taking a deep breath. By the way, that was urgent because I needed to get on my plane. That was totally urgent. It was crazy. You know what I'm talking about? The longest line. through security. I took a deep breath and I just pictured myself already at the gate. What happened within like 3 minutes? Well, the line was this way. So like if I'm facing this way, well, at the end of the terminal over here, there was one last gate that wasn't even open. And the security guard said, we are now opening this gate or this whatever area, security area to walk through. And I was like, no way. I turned around. I'm the second person to walk through that gate or through the security line. At my terminal within 10 minutes. Okay. And all these things that happened to me, it's like that was urgency. And what did I do? I still felt nervous. I just imagined I was already at the gate. I just kind of I soothed myself through it. It's all working in my favor. It's got to work for me. I've got to go on vacation. I'm getting there today. I'm getting on that plane. This is mine. I did not falter. I did not. I worried, but that's okay. I held firm to the vision. You hold to the vision no matter what. It's okay if you have a little doubt, you have a little worry, you have a little anxiety. Work through it with your vision. How to overcome the resistance when imagining the end. What resistance? Just, you don't have resistance. What is the resistance? There's no resistance. You're creating the resistance. Okay, so what do you mean by resistance? First of all, what do you mean by resistance? You mean worries and doubts and fears? Or the 3D opposite? So how do you overcome, let's say it was the opposite, if you're calling that resistance. If the opposite is happening, how do you overcome that? By knowing that your imagination creates, by knowing what you envision is what you're creating, by knowing that you're greater than the circumstance. Okay, so simply live from the end, speak the end over and over to yourself, because you'll start to diminish all that any resistance, whatever that is for you. It will diminish away. Okay, resistance doesn't mean you're not getting your manifestation. I love you all. You're the operant power. You're greater than the circumstance. You have the power to make anything in your life. You have the power to be anything, to have anything, to do anything. You're the operant power. Join my VIP group. You can join free for a week. Be part of a community where you manifest your desire. The link's in my bio. I have other clients that want to do the work on your own. I have my self-concept course if you want to do the work on your own with a systematic way for you to manifest your desire. You will manifest your desire. I help you align to the version of you that already has your desire. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. I will be here tomorrow. Have an amazing night. Bye.